In today's podcast, I wanted to talk about the business of dog training. Being a dog trainer for over 20 years, I'm going to cover the pros and cons, ins and outs of dog training industry, whether you're thinking about to become a dog trainer or you're just curious about dog training industry. This would be a perfect video for you. So let's get started. So first of all, let's talk about what does dog training business look like, what are the basics of dog training, and what exactly a dog trainer do. At its core, dog training involves teaching dogs to behave in a way that the dog owner is expecting it to do or is useful for the dog owner. This can be ranging from basic obedience training to more specialized dog training, agility or fly ball, or even therapy dog training. In this day and age, there are various forms of dog training concepts, methods, and also expectations from dog trainers, whether you are trying to train dogs with behavioral issues or whether you're trick trainer or you want to specialize in agility or scent work or therapy dog. All of these are parts of dog training industry, and most dog trainers claim to be specialized in everything, but it's good to be specific and niche down on one type of dog training that you're really passionate about and you can really specialize in. So overall, your task is to help dog owners to have that ideal dog or to have that ideal image or ideal expectations that they want from their dog. So let's first of all talk about the pros of being a dog trainer. So number one is that amazingly rewarding when you happen to tap into a dog and change its behavior and see the light bulb moments in the dog owner itself. It's very rewarding. So you get rewarded from the dog and you get rewarded from the dog owner. That feeling that you get that you are able to help a dog and a dog owner change or get something and maybe improve, that's the best reward and number one reward for me. Another pro of being a dog trainer is that it's flexibility. If you're just doing a business of dog training, you can be flexible. You can be so-called independent contractor, so you're working for yourself and you can schedule your own time and your own schedule, especially if you want to balance your work and life. The third thing that it's pros about being a dog trainer is that you're always in demand. Dog trainers are always needed. As long as humans are getting a dog and owning a dog, there would be need for dog trainers. Whether it's for teaching the dog owners the basic obedience or puppy training basics, or if you're going to specialize in certain type of dog training. As I said in the beginning, there's a wide market for it, so you're going to be always in demand. Now that we talked about the pros of dog training, let's talk about the cons of being a dog trainer. First of all, it can be physically demanding. Training sessions can be a lot of physically demanding you to deal with handling a large dog or energetic dog. It's important to know that you have to be physically fit. You have to be capable of dealing with certain sizes and energies of certain dogs, and you have to be aware of that, and you have to be aware that you have to take care of yourself You have to take care of your health and well-being physically. You have to be physically be available when you are dealing with training a dog or working with a dog and dog owner. Second cons of being a dog trainer is that it can be also very emotional. First of all, you're dealing with dogs who have behavioral issues. You're going to be dealing with frustrated dog, aggressive dog that can be emotionally affecting you, causing you to have same emotions. Could be that the dog is fearful or weak, and that can affect you as well. So it emotionally can be challenging for you. Maybe even sometimes the dog owners can be emotional, and you have to deal with that as well. And all those can affect your emotions internally. And number 3 cons of being a dog trainer is that because you're running a business, it will take some time for you to build a client base. So you have to deal with it like a business. Any business that you're going to be developing and running, it can be slow in the beginning because you don't have any experience and you're building a reputation. You have to get referrals. You have to work with dog owners, get into the market, get some experience. Maybe some people are not going to hire you because you're not experienced, and all these things can be challenging as well. Basically, those are my pros and cons of being a dog trainer. Now let's talk about the ins and out of business of dog training. So let's first talk about dog training methods. As a dog owner yourself or as a dog lover yourself, if you want to become a dog trainer, you have to select a method and get really good at that method and use that method to transform dogs and dog owners. There are many dog training methods, and it's very important for you to select the method that you really believe in and you really feel comfortable using that method to expand your business. In this day and age, there are many people who are aware of methods of dog training, or there are people who are not aware at all about dog training methods. Those who are aware about dog training methods, they mostly want a positive reinforcement type of dog training, and you have to be specializing or learn to train dogs using positive reinforcement dog training methods. Because dog training business is not regulated, anybody can claim to be a dog trainer. As a dog owner yourself, as a dog lover yourself, you have to be really clear in what you want to do and how you want to do this business. Do you really believe in using aversive tools and aversive methods are the way? Are you comfortable using aversive tools and methods for your own dogs in order to use for other dogs? Are you 100% confident and sure that what you have selected is effective and it can transform dogs and transform dog owners? All these questions you have to be asking yourself before you finalize your method of dog training and use that method to change dogs' lives. In this day and age, again, many people are aware of this and they are very selective about what methods they're going to use in order to hire a dog trainer or work with a dog trainer. Now, there are other dog owners also who are not aware of these methods. Just simply, they haven't shown any interest in that perspective. And you have to understand that because they don't know anything, your approach or your method to these dog owners can be the only thing that they are getting to know. Your approach can make a difference in their lives. So you have to be aware of this, that you can either help a dog owner to change his life and help a dog to become a better dog, or you could be causing a big disaster in their lives if you don't know what you're doing and if you're not confident about the approach that you're going to take. Figure out what method of dog training are you going to use, and are you confident enough to use that dog training method. Personally, I believe in play and praise based reward dog training method. I avoid treats. I avoid using aversive tools and methods, which creates a strong positive bond and a relationship between dogs and dog owners. So my approach is that I have gone through a challenge that I had experienced, and that challenge helped me to be aware of what I was supposed to do. And that challenge guided me to fall in love with the idea of dog training and changing my own dog's behaviors and my own life. And I used that energy to help other dog owners to become a more educated dog lovers rather than just be dog owners. Now, the other thing that you have to understand is that you're going to have to build a relationship with your clients. So in a way, you are working with dog owners, you're working with people, you're working with humans first and foremost. So what that means is you have to have human relationship ideas. You have to be human pleaser. You have to be social with people. You have to like working with people. You have to be comfortable working with people, because most of your work is done with humans. The dog part that you're going to be working with dogs is there as well, but the first layer is that you have to work with dog owners, with the humans. And then comes the training and working with the dog. So you have to be able to genuinely care about humans, genuinely care about dog owners, and your goal should be to help dog owners to make the right choices. Your goal should be to help dog owners to become a better version of themselves than when they were before. The next thing is marketing and networking are also crucial. You have to have some form of online presence. You have to have social media presence, and you have to be networking with your local dog trainers, local vets, local pet stores. When I say working with your local dog trainers, every dog trainer probably is specializing in certain dog training. So you can be networking with those dog trainers and asking them, I specialize in this type of dog training. Since you are specializing in that type of dog training, can you refer your clients or your leads to me? I will send my leads to you. That's kind of your networking with other dog trainers. And the same thing you're going to be doing with the vets, local dog daycares, local groomers, local pet stores, and in general, you can be networking with your local businesses. I have done networking with other businesses that were not dog related, like gyms. The way we did is I send clients to them and they send clients to me. It doesn't have to be just dog related businesses. And the next thing is basically understanding again that you are running a business. What that means is, you have to have some form of business plan. One of the mistakes that many business owners, or especially dog trainers, do is they don't have any plan. They just go for it. They think everything is going to be lining up for them. The best thing that you can do is having a business plan, and knowing exactly what your steps need to be, and you have to know exactly what you're supposed to do, because dog training is not just training dogs. Dog training business is, managing appointments, keeping track of your finances, organizing your files, expenses, and income, investing in certain things. You're investing in a car, investing in a location, investing in staff, all these things. You're basically running a business. Whether it's small or big, you're offering a service to people. Are you capable of running this business? Are you able to change lives? And the next thing is, are you following your passion? That's the last thing. Passion comes the last. First thing is, are you able to run a business? And the last thing I would say is learning, continuously learning. Because you're a dog trainer, and because in a way you're a teacher and you're teaching students, you have to be also a good student. You have to learn. You have to constantly learn. The more education you provide for yourself, the better it is. The more books you read, the more webinars you attend, the more workshops you attend, the better you get. Maybe you don't agree with certain methods and ideas and forms of dog training, but it's always good to learn from them, because you will learn something from that. It's always good to read business related books. It's always good to learn. It's always good to study and learn and get information, especially when it comes to dogs and dog training, because education about dogs and study about dogs is something that doesn't happen much. There are not much studies about dogs, so there are limited information about dogs. But as the years go by, there are more studies are being done. Little short, small studies maybe, but there is information out there. So you have to be some way or somehow, you have to be involved with getting information so you can expand your knowledge. So for instance, I'm not just specializing in dog training. I'm specializing also in coaching dog owners. I'm specializing in helping dog owners, the humans, to live a better life as well. I coach them, help them to be healthier physically, mentally, emotionally, so they can have a better dog. So I'm exploring, and also I'm expanding my knowledge beyond dog training. So one thing that I would really suggest everyone who is interested in becoming a dog trainer is expand your knowledge beyond just dogs. Learn about dogs, learn about dog training, learn about methods of dog training, all the methods, so you can choose the one that it works the best for you and it's more connected to your heart and soul. But also learn about business, about humans, about human psychology, about mechanics, everything. Learn about everything. The more you know, the better you get at what you're doing. So to sum it up, dog training business can be incredibly rewarding, comes with challenges, just like anything else. It will take some time to get there, to the point that you'll be on demand. If you know what you're doing, have a plan and create a system that you follow, and you create a program or a method that lines up with your spirit, and you enjoy that, and you want to share that knowledge and information with others. It will take some time, but you need to work on it. You have to learn how to please people, You have to be a people person. You have to love dogs. And don't think that you're a hero and put yourself in a situation that you can harm yourself, whether you are too cocky or too confident that you can go and do something with certain dog, aggressive dog or reacting dog, and you get bit, you get injured, you get damaged. That's one of the biggest mistakes I've seen that many wannabe dog trainers do, is they get too confident, they think they know it all without having any experience and knowledge. Even me, after over 20 years of experience with working with dogs and dog owners, I never put myself in a situation that I would get harmed from dogs, because if I get harmed, that's going to have a negative effect on me and it's going to reflect on my transformation journey that I'm trying to build. I'm not going to be able to help dog owners and dogs, so I'm not going to put myself in a situation that can cause harm to me or to my clients or to the dogs that I'm working with. Whether it's using aversive methods or tools, whether it's thinking that I can handle this dog, safety should be always first. You should always be aware that dogs have teeth. They have the ability to harm. Always be careful, be safe, always question yourself, always check yourself before you go in and do anything stupid. And work on your business, work on creating a business mindset, believe in yourself, be confident in what you're doing, and it will come. Personally, I have worked in a doggy daycare business that I owned and operated. That gave me a lot of experience. I worked with dog trainers to get some experience, to understand what's what, to see how they manage and work with people and dogs. I worked with dogs who were reactive. I worked with dogs who were excited. I worked with dogs who are shut down. And I worked with all kinds of dogs to figure out what kind of dogs I prefer to work with. And then I figured out what kind of dog owners I want to work with too. That has been my journey to the point now that in a way I select what kind of dog owners I'm going to work with. That's why I have a program that it helps dog owners to become an educated dog lover if I see that I can help them and if they are willing to work with me. I think one of the last things I would say is you can't please everybody. You can't work with everybody. One of the things that you learn from business and also you learn from doing YouTube, for example, for many years now, you can't have a channel, for example, that deals with every type of story and content. You have to have a niche. You have to niche down your channel, and that will attract the people who are interested in that niche, and they will come to you. So that would be my last tip. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any additional questions regarding dog training business or anything related to dogs and dog training, feel free to ask your questions in the comments area. I would be happy to help you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button as well if you enjoyed this video. And until next time, have fun with your dog.